Difficulty getting up off the floor? Let's look at the technique that we use inside of hospital systems here in Australia to help you get up off the floor. So first thing you want is you're wanting a chair, a stable surface, whether it be the couch or a stool. Different people are going to have a leg that works better for them. For you, you might find that sliding your right leg through is a lot easier because you've got better mobility in it, or you might find it's your left leg. But a lot of people, as we get older, can't just slide straight through because we don't have that flexibility. So what you can do is you can slide out around to get that clearance. Then in this position, you can push up from that chair, push through this leg, up into that position, bring the leg in underneath you, and then you are up. The issue that a lot of people have is that single-sided strength. So if this right leg is your dominant leg, you're gonna need some good muscle activation through this side. So if you've still got difficulty getting up using that technique, that's telling you you need to get stronger. So if you're needing to get stronger because you just don't have the power to push up from that position, you need to start strengthening your knees from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. Now 90 degrees most often is a chair height. What we need to take into consideration is that tall people will find it far more difficult getting up off the floor because of the size of their levers and the fact that their knee is probably in a greater than 90 degrees position. But starting for your exercises, here we're going to be trying to do some sit-to-stands. If you can't get off the floor, you probably can't do a sit-to-stand with no hands. So initially, you might need to use very little arms, or as little arms as you possibly can, or you might need to raise that surface to a point that you can do it with no hands. Doing it with no hands is the gold standard. Once you build up the ability to do sit-to-stands with no hands off a certain surface, up to 20-25 reps, then we're looking at lowering that surface because we know we need to get strong at 0 to 90 degrees knee flexion. The next exercise is a step up. So most steps aren't taking my knee to 90 degrees, but the benefit of it is it's the first point of single leg sided strength. When you're trying to lunge off that chair, you need single-sided leg strength. So we're wanting to move through this position. If you're finding that difficult, I am happy for you to do it with some slight support. If you're not able to progress that step up to a higher surface so that your knee is 90, the other option is to start adding weight to that exercise. By adding weight and difficulty to the exercise, you're going to build your strength even further, ultimately helping you to have the strength to get up off of the floor, which is a very important skill to have. The takeaway here is we know that our strength deteriorates after the age of 30. It's said that we lose muscle mass by 3 to 8% every 10 years after 30. So it's important that we hit this early with some simple exercises to prevent the deterioration so that you don't get to the point that you can't get off the floor. But if that's you and you have difficulties getting off the floor, all is not lost. Starting now is going to be hugely important for you to maintain your independence and enable you to live at home and thriving in your best life that you can. So start now. It's the best time to start is now. Get onto it, get your strength progressing, start easy, make sure that you progressively overload those exercises through repetition, through increased range or increased load.